Hello everybody, Mikey there, Panzernator here with a replay, something you will recognize if you keep up with our little Warships weekend streams. I'm in the Amagi, but this is from VictimRAID's perspective because, well, I'm sure several of you will remember this game. This is VictimRAID, this is Massachusetts Black, a ship I personally do not have but would really like to have. Or the regular Massachusetts, but anyhow. Yes, so this is a replay from a game played in our Warships weekend stream. That happens pretty much every Friday in the afternoon, early evening Central Time. You want to know more details about that, there's a link down below to the Panzer Nation Discord server, and there's a text channel there called Stream Announcements where we announce streams. Profound, I know. Anyhow, there's a little me in front of him in the Amagi. Here's Victim in the Massachusetts, and, well, as the title suggests, a lot of the enemy are going to die to his guns. Not mine. I saved the day. Really, this game should come down to my heroics and my sacrifice, but we'll get there when we get there. So, typical replays, you know, operating a little strangely at times. The turret's turning when they probably shouldn't be turning, or not. Ooh, I like the camouflage, the little dude riding the shell. I've never seen that. Then again, I don't have one of these ships. Then again, that is like the point, or the that's like what I was saying. So let's look at the matchmaking a little bit. Well, we are top tier, which is great. 6, 7, 8. Not too many 6s, not too many 7s. But being an 8 and not being in a game with a tier 10, quite enjoyable. And Victim, I think, would be the first to tell you that definitely contributes to our success in this video. And by our success, I mean his success. But by his success, I mean my sacrifice, making his success successful. So, there we go. Leon, all of that. I said fair winds and following sea. I do that every game. We do have a Cyclone inbound, which will certainly make things interesting. But why do we play this game, or why do we choose these ships? So, because of the anniversary event, how you could get a super container for each tier 10 you have, and I looked at my port and realized how many tiers 7, 8, 9 ships I have. I'm like, okay, next year these all need to be up to tier 10, so I too can get lots and lots of super containers. But yes, when in doubt, shoot the Chapayev, because those Russian bastards will set you on fire, and it's not that enjoyable. Victim got some good hits. I think what? Okay, those were mine. That was my shooting. Not bad. Worried about this Icarus for sure. We got some torpedoes inbound. I should in an ideal world, I would be behind Victim, because he like has all the secondaries and better armor. Amagi's technically a battle cruiser, and so its armor is not the best for battleships. Still pretty good. And yeah, there's a lot of torpedoes. There's an Icarus. Killed our Fubuki, which is a Pavel. Not good. You hate to see that. Hopefully Victim dodges these torpedoes, as do I. It's pretty good. Pretty, you know, good situational awareness, even though we've lost all the caps and we've already lost the ship. Not great. Not a great start. Not how you want to start. But there you go. Goodbye, Chappie. Show me your sits, girl. All those things we like to say. Good job, Victim. Well done. And the guy's like, LMAO. Dude, you're like a pesky Russian ship that no one likes. So there's a little Fantastique nearby. There's an Icarus nearby. All of that. It appears that Alabama is not moving. And so Victim is shooting that Alabama. And now that Alabama is going to reverse, so I don't think he's going to do too much to it. Yeah, just a ricochet, so not great. I'm about to run into him, and where did these torpedoes come from? No, this is not good. But, so I get absolutely shellacked, and Victim comes out unscathed. some Bible book, some Bible verse. The Lord said, "There's no greater love than this, to lay down His life for a friend." That's exactly what it. That's exactly what it was. Totally laid down my life for a friend. Not intentional. I just happened to be the dumbass who was in front. But it all turns out okay. Sacrifice will not be forgotten. Be sure to leave your F's in the comments for yours truly. I'm sure there were F's in the chat if you were to go back and watch that stream. By the way, you can watch this live. Go back to Warships weekend. I think it's the second one in November of 2019. You can find this game somewhere in there. And you can see this live and see it from my perspective. Mostly me spectating because, you know, I die very early. But you can hear all the fun stuff. Yes, Le Fantastique, who Le destroyed me, needs to Le die. So, c'est pas bon. We'll see what happens. At least someone sank their Leon, which is good. Victim trying to juke the torpedoes. And I think he does that, if my memory serves me well. Le Fantastique is Le Jackass for Le torpedoing me. Victim's even got the HE loaded. Knew he was going to run into the island. Le Fantastique is Le Toast, if you ask Le me. Am I going to put Le something in front of every Le noun? Le yes. Oh, no. That's just my name. So yeah, he's got the secondaries on board, which are great. He's dodging all the torpedoes. Yeah, this Leon, Le Fantastique, is not long for the world because Victim is a boss. The Panzermarine, we are the best clan in World of Warships ever. And Massachusetts, those American secondaries are just phenomenal. You know, that ship is not fantastic. What's fantastic is these American secondaries. So Victim clears his breach of those high explosive shells. A little parting shot on a poorly angled Alabama. There's a sit-off nearby, and we got a storm front coming in. It's not a storm front. I just want to sing the Billy Joel song. There's a storm front coming. Or who's the rapper that sings the cyclone? Do 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 do. I don't know. That song was big in middle school and it has the word cyclone in it. So we've got a cyclone, a mighty cyclone coming in. We finally captured Area D, but our team is down 2 ships, which is not great. And Synops, while tier lower, yes, Synop is tier 7. I am correct in that. I had no doubt. I just, trust but verify. Bold move getting in closer to a Russian battleship. Also, we have 2 ships going through the middle. Like, what the hell is going on with this team? Also, the replays misleading about where everything is. Gotta love that Citadel. Solid shot there. Victim did take some damage, though. It was not great. But thankfully, those secondaries are firing salvos. Now, are the salvos HE or AP? Because those look AP. Does it, like, alternate? I'm not sure. Anyway, regardless, 5 inches of freedom. Getting nickels and dimes and 16-inch cannon fire. It's a little harder to repel than those little 5-inch dinky madinks. But hey, Victim already has a close quarter expert on Le Fantastique and 152 secondary hits. Quite good so far. He does face some trouble from that Icarus and that Hatsuharu that you can see last seen down in Key Area B to the south. But what's good about the Cyclone is that forces them in closer to Victim, and they can't see him unless he can see them, and if they can see him, they're in secondary range. And if they're in secondary range, well, we know how that goes. So, okay, so that Icarus is back at A. Actually, we have Key Area B. What is it? Am I talking about Key Area A is where the Hatsuharu is. So, hopefully Leon and Warspite can handle it. It's a little tricky here in the Cyclone, but the good news is Victim can capture Key Area A, defend Key Area B, and well, they're now capturing key area C. Although our Agile and Colorado over there should be able to hold on to it. Meanwhile, I'm still dead. I don't know. I'm just spectating at this point. Probably spectating everyone else to see what's going on, like with the Warspite in Death Valley. Those other ships dealing with the enemy in key area D. But Victim, I'm surprised he hasn't loaded high explosives. He might have. You never know. Replays are not the most predictable thing in the world. But he is... I know what I'm doing right now. I'm calling out his distance to the Icarus. So he can... Because I can see the Icarus while spectating, but he cannot see the Icarus while playing. So I'm basically telling him, like, alright, you got about half a kilometer till you see him. Alright, now you see him. And we'll see you, nerds. 197 hit points. All he needs to do is just land a shot. And goodbye, Icarus. Goodbye, Yellow Brick Road. Gotta love it. Gotta love my singing. I don't know why I said goodbye, Yellow Brick Road. That's not in it. Oh, maybe because it has the word goodbye in it. Anyway, that's 4 kills. You know what happens when you get 5 kills? Kraken. But 5 is not enough. The world is not enough. So now it's time for a Victim to turn around and try and get to key area A. That Hatsuharu is not there anymore, so he can just kind of roll up like, what up? I got 5-inch of freedom. I got big American armor. I got big American guns. Like, America, ding, America, brr, America, fuck yeah. That's like what Victim's captain, like on the ship, is playing right now. As he's just going to sail up and be like, what up? And he is against 2 American ships. It's unfortunate. And Atlanta and Alabama are seen to have been in that area. It's not great. But the Alabama, for some reason, is going up the middle against the Warspite, who's been in the middle like the entire time. Because, sure, whatever. We'll see how that goes. Get on D if you can. Yeah, get on that D. Get on that D, team. Oh, my God. My highbrow sense of humor never ceases, not even in these replays, as you probably all know and love. If you want to share this humor, share this humor. We need more people to experience my wonderful, I just woke up, oh crap, I need a video today, let me record something while I'm eating breakfast. By the way, I did eat breakfast before this. But anyways, so Victim is sailing. That Alabama and that Atlanta are nowhere to be seen. Luckily, the Hatsuharu is dead. Unfortunately, our destroyer is dead. No destroyers, not a problem for me. I'll tell you that much. So, they're all going up. This may end up being a ring around the rosy. And in that case, it's unfortunate. Because Victim's only in Massachusetts and not, you know, literally any other American battleship of this era. Granted, you know, like the Colorado and older, those are all slow. But the North Carolina, Iowa, Montana, blah, 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 all of those are fast. Massachusetts is not that fast. But it's not that slow. So, hopefully some of their ships double back. Or he can go up the middle. But it appears the Warspite in the Alabama missed a boot. Which is pretty good. But Victim, as Coach Herm Edwards loves to say, you play to win the game. And almost heaven. West Virginia. So West Virginia died. Alabama did burn our Warspite. Probably from Alabama's secondaries. Again, I've said it time and time again. I'll say it again here. I wish the Alabama had secondaries like the Massachusetts. Maybe just different perks or whatever. Anyhow. The Alabama secondary is still pretty formidable when you're that close. So, yep, four kills down, 3 ships left to go. Will Victim get the Kraken? Well, at the very least, he's going to get key area C. Like I was saying before, the Alabama tangent. As Coach Herm Edwards says, you play to win the game. And that's what you do. You capture points, and you stay healthy, and... well, that's not good. That's not winning the game right there. So he's got a Trento trying to stop him. You got to watch out for those Italians. Relatively new, especially at the time of this video being recorded. But Gotta love it. Showing a broadside. Yeah, get wrecked, son. Kraken unleashed. Show me your sits. And toot toot, motherfuckers. Toot toot. So, I apologize for the language. It just, you gotta celebrate. Anyhow, so Victim is capturing key area C, and what better to do than to go up the middle himself. Focus damned Atlanta. That's what the Colorado should do. Focus the Atlanta. So getting key area C is going to be huge, but we're losing key area B. I've got the wrong key area for key area C. I've got a B, I've called it A. Key area C has been captured by our hero. I am still at the bottom of the ocean, thankful that I saved Victim because, well, he's clearly carrying the team right now. Yeah, not the easiest thing. Launching the fighter plane because sometimes when you launch a fighter plane, you see the enemy. And, well, the cyclone's clearing up. You can now see up to 31 kilometers. I don't even know why there's still a timer on this, if you can just flat out see everyone. But I like Victim's chances in this because, well, I played at Amagi in this very game. Amagi has more health, but Massachusetts has better armor, built for closer engagements. Firepower, probably split. I don't know the caliber of Amagi's guns, but Victim has the better secondaries with the 5 inches freedom, as I love to call those turrets, and we'll always call those turrets. And the Amagi showing a broadside. So, Ripperoni, show me your Sith, girl. High caliber Confederate. Another reminder, I've not put the little Confederate banjo playing Dixie on my stream deck for whenever someone gets Confederate. Someone's trying to tell Victim play. Victim is the last hope, so no boops necessary. But luckily that Citadel did take the Amagi down a peg, and it's still showing quite the broadside, so it's going to eat a lot of these shells. Victim had a turret jammed, which is not helping him, but that turret is reloaded as of now. 5,000 damage on that one. And, well, he's got to turn a little bit more to get the secondaries on him, but I'm sure he knows that. And why worry about secondaries when you have your main guns loading? There you go. That was an excellent hit. Another turret jammed, but luckily it's not the turret. It's the turret that just fired, not the turret that's reloading. Almost there. And this might hurt a little bit. Well, it's definitely hurting, but we'll see what the last gun does. Of course, there's always the secondaries. Amagi will burn up, and then the back turret, see a nerd. So, Victim's hurting a good bit. Gotta watch for the Atlanta. That's 6 kills, and the game is close. The game's a lot closer than it used to be. We have more cap points, which is great. And the Atlanta tried to torp Victim, which means it's close. It's going to come down to one shot. Well, it's going to come down to one shot. And that Atlanta is definitely close, and his torpedoes were in range there. So Victim is very cautiously going out, making sure to put out the fires. Basically trying to get that last gun around, because this might be a one-shot salvo right here. And look at the Atlanta. It's stuck right there. That is just fantastic. There goes one shot. There goes 2. And there goes the Atlanta. And there goes a 7-kill game for our hero, VictimRAID. All thanks to me taking those torpedoes for him. Full disclosure. I mean, you all know that. So let's look at the final tallies here. If it comes up. So Victim, 205,000 damage, 7 kills, 7 fires, 4 citadels. Is that 274 secondaries? He's got Confederate. He's got close quarters expert. He's got Dreadnought. He's got Kraken. He's got high caliber. He's got the team on his back. Look at who else would be number 1. I mean, whatever. Pay no attention to the Amagi. That's second to last on our team. I should get points for taking those torpedoes for him, but I don't think Ouija models that just yet. And then in terms of damage, well, so he did about 2,000 with high explosives, mainly on that Le Fantastique, 140k from the AP because that is the bread and butter. But secondaries chipped in 38,000 and set fires causing 21,000. Quick math. That's about 60,000 damage. Well, if you also connect it to the main battery stuff, that's about 60,000 damage from secondaries and secondary induced flame. But yes, 7-kill game, whole team on our back. The Panzermarine rules the waves. Thank you, Victim, for this replay. I think it's pretty cool when you get to see the other perspective from games that you all watch in live streams. Join us in the next live stream. Join the Discord to know when that is. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like. Join the Discord, like I said. Subscribe. Ring that bell. Do all those things I'm supposed to tell you to do. And I'll see you in the next one. Tell your friends. Tell your friends. We need more. Share the joys of Panzernator's Warship replays with everyone this holiday season. And and thanks for watching. And until the next video, this is Mikey Panzernator signing out. See you, nerds.